What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, we have to talk about Warner Bros. Montreal's website. So this is honestly really big, really exciting, but ultimately kind of just shows, or I guess kind of leads us to the same conclusion. The game is getting announced next Saturday, okay? At this point, every single sign known to man, right, has suggested that this game is going to get announced next Saturday. So we had Warner Bros. Montreal's website coming back up. Thank you to everybody who tagged me on Twitter. I didn't see it when you guys were tagging me. Did it go up at midnight this past, like basically a couple hours ago, right? I feel like that had to have been when it happened. If you guys haven't yet followed me on Twitter, please do. Podcast Now 15 is my Twitter user. Obviously, again, lots of people are over there. I try to engage with honestly as many of you guys as possible. If you at me or if you direct message me, I try to interact with as many of you as I possibly can. So if you guys haven't yet followed me, Podcast Now 15. Now, there's not the most amount of things in the world to see on this website. It's something where, very early on when this website was taken down, it was taken down for like 8 or so months. When it was taken down, I think my main thing was it's going to go up with the announcement of the game. Now, I was very close, but I wasn't exactly right. The website went up right before it. And so in this case, that's what this is doing. I think the biggest thing we can take from this, and I'll show you the pictures like right now. There's the girl that's wearing like the Batman, like the helmet, and there's also that wall which has like all of their logos. Batman is on there, as well as Harry Potter. There's a couple other ones. So you have that. So those are, I think, the two biggest things. Again, really, besides that, there's not much going on their website. It's very clean. I do like that. I mean, I think overall, I think it has their new logo. Okay, so that's officially there. So it's got a couple new refreshments to it. It looks overall pretty snazzy, pretty nice, very easy to maneuver. The job posting, if you want to apply there, is literally everywhere. They're sending everything they got to get people to apply to those positions. But the website looks good, but there's nothing really there. Again, the biggest things were those two teases. You can maybe consider them that. I know people said in their last job posting or the last job, which I'll try and show that as well. It's like an art, it's an art position, and on the screen it shows what looks, and I do agree with this. It looks like the vision mode where you can see like through walls and you can see like the skeletons. That's what it looks like to me. I know some people said it also looks like if Batman were to like land like on his knees, like when his like cape kind of goes up. I can see that as well, but to me it kind of looks like that vision mode. So there's been tease after tease after tease, and again, the biggest thing I think that we all take from this website is what a coincidence. It just goes up on a random Thursday, August 13th. Okay, like what are the odds that it does this? Now again, I mean, DC Fandome is still like 9 days away, so it's not like they did it the day before to really be like, oh my god, like it obviously has to. So I guess it's not, if you still want to be pessimistic, if you still want to be against me, against the community, it's fine, it's cool, but I really think this is pointing to it. The thing is this, if anything, and what I just said, would they have done the website like the day before or something? Well, tomorrow's Friday, and I've mentioned this before. I actually have like a pre-recorded video, I think probably going up tomorrow, talking about what are they doing with the Batman teases. Is their plan to do no teases? Is their plan to do like one? Tomorrow is really the last day I could probably put that video up without it seeming pretty outdated because I recorded it a few days ago. But Fridays are big news days. Friday, obviously last Friday, if you can believe it's only been 1 week, we got the Suicide Squad announcement. So Fridays are big. You gotta wonder what happens tomorrow. DC Fandome's schedule is supposed to go up the week of the 10th, which is this week. Now, I guess that technically means it could go up as late as Sunday. I don't necessarily think they would do it on a weekend. I think tomorrow is that day, by the way. And if it is, I'll absolutely make a video on it. So the schedule will probably go up. Would Rocksteady go again? Would they do another tease? Would Batman do another tease? I mean, everything's set up, right? Everything is literally positioned in a way where they could do this. I don't think they necessarily will. I feel like the plan is kind of to hide Batman. And again, we'll talk about that in tomorrow's video. But overall, I mean, this is exciting. It's really exciting. The website looks cool. It's good to see that it's back, to see that it's not in some shell of a state that it's been in for like 8 or so months. Why a website has been down for literally almost a year at this point. I mean, more closer to a year than not, okay? So, I mean, I cannot believe that it's been down for all that long, but here we are, right? But it's finally back up. Honestly, it does just add more fuel to the fire because, again, it doesn't it didn't come back up with the announcements, with the announcement like I maybe thought it would. But at the same time, you bring it back. Why would you bring it back? Well, obviously you're bringing it back for some sort of announcement. You don't just bring it back and then again it looks snazzy. You have all these things, and it's like, well, they're still not doing anything. Like they're not working on anything. Even some websites, there's some even from like smaller developers that I've gone on before. I think Giant Sparrow is one. They've made Unfinished Swan and a few other games that are just absolutely incredible. I think they're also the ones who made What Remains of Edith Finch. And if you go on their website, their game is so far away because they only have like 10, 11, 12 people working for them. But even on their site, they give a small little description of like, hey, we're working on a new game. Here's the kind of like the theme of it, and then we'll update it when we get more. So even sites like that, it's important to kind of let people know what you're going to be doing. You don't want a blank site for years and years and years. And really, that's what Warner Bros. Montreal has had on their site. So very, very exciting. Very, very cool. This is just another thing. We got Suicide Squad. We've had everybody under the sun say Batman's going to be at DC Fandom. I know people are still getting a little worried. I get that also with no teases. It does kind of hurt people's confidence. But I mean, still, you got to look at what we know. And what we know is a lot of people saying it's going to be there. What we know is just a lot of signs saying it's going to be there. And this website, even judging based off of Twitter, which I know is a small group, and it also is not representative of everybody that's in the community. But even if you just go by on Twitter, a lot of people's confidence is up because of this website. I think a lot of people are looking at it as a good sign, and you have every right to. This is a big deal, and this is just another sign pointing to, guys, next Saturday is it. So, with that being said, got a lot of plans in store for you. Still videos daily. If you've noticed, I try to have at least one video a day on either Batman or Suicide Squad, sometimes on both of them. Now, I do love to cover other games. If you guys think that I'm just a Batman channel, I mean, I'm not. Just look around the channel for evidence of that, but I do definitely want to provide you guys this kind of content. I get that this is very, very important to a lot of people and in this community. So as the next week goes on, still going to be daily videos. As we get into DC Fandom, I'll be watching it. We'll be having as many videos as humanly possible on the announcements, mainly the games, but also the Justice League film and also the Suicide Squad film. I do probably, and even the Batman if there's something big. So I do have plans in store for that. Next Saturday is going to be crazy. Next Sunday is going to be crazy. I do want to kind of re-say that throughout these videos over the next, over the next week or so you guys know what to expect. But definitely, as soon as the announcements happen, I'm going to have a video, hopefully, like within 10, 20, 30 minutes afterwards, okay? So if you guys are looking for the breaking news, and also, I mean, I do want to do analysis, I do want to do theories and stuff like that. I don't just want to have a video that goes up saying, oh my God, it was announced. You know what I mean? I think that does have some power on YouTube. I think people do like that kind of stuff, but at the same time, I mean, everybody's going to see it. So at that point, I would kind of like to do a theory, a discussion kind of video. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. But again, I'll talk about that in future videos. Make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel. Obviously, have the bell icon turned on so you guys know when all these videos go up. Some videos may not even get notifications as these weeks go on because I'm going to be posting probably quite a bit. Follow me on Twitter. I tend to post videos on Twitter too, especially ones that don't get notifications. You guys haven't followed our Discord. I mean, we're all over the place. I have a second channel, all this stuff. All of that, though, is in the description below. So if you guys ever feel overwhelmed by all this stuff I'm saying, all that stuff is in the description, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly, truly appreciate it. You guys are the absolute best. Really, really can't wait to talk about all this stuff with you, and we are getting so, so close. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all on the next video.